Today is a new day. We'll put a smile on your face and then we'll do it all over again. There's no way we can.
Happy Friday, everyone. I'm Megan Tellis.
And I'm Jiao Vu.
And I'm Ricky Cheese.
And today, like we said before, Emmy award-winning singer-songwriter Patrick Sieben joins us at the round table. Thank you so much.
Great to see you.
Thanks so much for having me.
And don't forget our house band, Ashley Red.
Yeah,
hey, guys.
applause for them. Hey, hey.
Yes, Ashley Red. Cass is sitting today.
Oh, so now, what's so cool about this is Patrick's first time co-hosting, and you guys know yesterday was Cass's first time co-hosting. We're getting the musicians to sit up here at the desk.
Yeah.
Now, you have a residency at the Aria. Tell us about that.
Aria is fantastic, yeah, gorgeous property. It's cool to have a residency because I've been there for about 3 years now, and you build up this kind of fan base. You know, a lot of people come to Las Vegas every month or every 6 months or once a year, and you know, when I started off there, it was, you know, a lot of people have never seen me before, and now we got a lot of people coming back in, and I see a lot of friendly faces in the crowd that I've seen before. It's fun. Yeah, it's fun to fill it up with people that, you know,
Keep
seen me
coming
play
back
before and keep coming back. And every time they
fans.
come to Vegas, it's like, we know we want to see Patrick play at Aria. It's just cool to be one of those
Nice.
stops.
Yeah.
So when
very,
you
very
travel,
nice.
do you see any of those familiar faces?
Yeah, I do actually. Strangely, it's you know, I'll go to a town that I've never been to before, and I'll see people that have seen me in Vegas, and it's strange to go somewhere where I've never been. And
We're taking a look at some video of you. You also received an Emmy. When you think of an Emmy, it's for television, not for singing. So how did you get your Emmy?
Right, yeah, that was a little strange for me. Same thing, because it's for television. I did a tour in the Middle East for our soldier station over there. I'm part of a group called Serving Our Troops, and I played in Kuwait on an army base that was about 10 miles from the Iraqi border, out in the middle of nowhere. And the group that I go with, they bring over steaks from the United States and just cook up this great meal, just kind of make them feel like they're back home in the States, you know, for one day. And I went over there to play a show after everything was done, and we had a camera crew along. They did a little TV broadcast about it, and we won an Emmy for it.
Now, how would you describe your music?
Pop rock, alternative pop rock.
Yeah.
And you have a new album out right now. Talk to us about that.
I do. The first single was just released on iTunes last week, and Mix 94.1 here in Las Vegas just started playing a bit of it, which is pretty cool. And the whole album is dropping in February.
Okay, perfect. So I always wonder about that. When you hear yourself for the first time on the radio, what is that feeling like?
I haven't been able to hear it yet.
There you go.
Every time, you know, the first time it was played, we were, you know, we tracked a couple songs off the record, and then we went back a month later and finished the rest of the record. And the first time one of the songs was played, we were in the studio, so I wasn't able to hear it. And then every other time it's been during one of my shows, so I haven't been able to be in my car or anything to listen.
Moments coming.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Right, exactly.
Well, you know by now, most of you have seen Kim Kardashian's crack on the cover of Paper Magazine.
Yikes.
What do you think of her spread? Did she reveal too much of her assets? People are really talking about this right now.
Well, you know, let's face it. The Kardashians, I give them a whole lot of credit.
Right?
I really, really do. They are getting paid for doing absolutely nothing but showing up, being just kind of crazy. And that's the American way. I mean, that's fantastic. This was all done in an attempt to break the internet, and Dish Nation has more on the racy photos. Let's take a look.
Dish Nation.
All right, we have breaking news, man. Kim Kardashian's glazed, armor-walled booty has taken over America.
That's right, guys. Kim tried to break the internet. Now, she didn't break the internet or shut it down, but she did bruise it a bit.
She came damn close.
Okay? She posted the cover of Paper Magazine, their winter issue, and it's two different covers, which I saw the first one come down my timeline. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, cool, that's kind of different, okay. So I keep scrolling. The next picture I see, I was like, oh my God, she's lost her mind.
Yeah, right.
Y'all were clapping. I was like, she's lost her mind.
She did.
Yeah.
But I feel sorry for poor Northwest, though. I mean, think about it. This child's going to see this when she grows up. And she's going to realize that her mom was a porn star.
Can we do a quick Dish Nation comparison real fast? Okay, we got Kim Kardashian and this booty that we're looking at right now. Then you got Nicki Minaj's Anaconda. Which one is better?
I mean, can we really compare? They both bought them at the same place.
Thank you.
I mean, they're fake. So, I mean.
Well, Nicki Minaj's booty is going to come with a rhythm that don't get off beat. And I'll let y'all read between the lines on that one.
Who would you say, Gary?
Neither one.
Jay-Z or Kanye?
I like Nikki's better. Kim's was a little too oiled up for me. A little
Too oily?
Yes. Be sure to watch Dish Nation right here on Channel 13 every weeknight at 1:30 a.m. for all the comedy and antics.
See, and I had the same reaction as one of the hosts on Dish Nation. It's like, you are North's mom. And one day she can't, I don't know, grow up and think that she's going to Google her mom and all these absurd pictures and a sex tape's going to pop up. But she's not the first celebrity to get into this sort of mess. Right. Trending right now, well, we're going to stay on the topic of these Kim Kardashian pictures. The photos designed to break the internet were apparently Kim Kardashian's idea. And that's the really interesting part. Mickey Boardman, editorial director of Paper Magazine, said Kim's attitude was, if we're going to do it, let's really go there. He said it was her idea to take off her clothes and show more than her butt. Then he goes on to add that she was willing to take her clothes off, and one thing led to another. So what do you think Kim Kardashian was trying to accomplish through all of this? I know we've been talking about this for a couple days now, but what do you think?
I mean, I'm not going to say I agree with what, the way that she, did the photo shoot,
right.
But she succeeded in what she went for.
Right.
She,
attention.
Everybody in America knows about it, beyond America,
right.
And she's absolutely succeeded in what she was set out to do.
And this is going to lead into the next project that the Kardashians launch. We know that
they're going to the Hamptons, right?
We're going, yes.
Yeah.
Khloe and Kourtney are going to the Hamptons. You have Kendall, who's a model. You have Kylie, who's launching a hairline. You have Khloe, who's in a date. So it just goes on and so forth. We have Chris, who's in a relationship. Right. So I think she was doing, money is what they were trying to accomplish. And guess what?
She already has all the money in the world. It's more of the fame, I think. It's the celebrity, plus she's proud of her body, and she wants to do that. And she's going to have another child, and she already had the first child, and so she wants to show off her body.
Right.
And she's already done
like that
the
too.
sex tape, so what's stripping down?
Well, what's next?
Yeah,
the question.
Well, also trending right now, one speed dating company is trying to eliminate the shallowness of physical attraction by requiring all participants to wear paper bags over their heads. Love Flutter understands the importance of getting to know someone on a deeper level at the start of a relationship. It's decided to aid that process by eliminating the looks factor in the speed dating events it hosts. Participants in these events do all the things people normally do on speed dates, with one exception. They have to wear paper bags over their heads with a 140-character fun fact about themselves written on it. This approach makes it easy to jump into the important things, but if you just can't fathom the thought of going on a date and not knowing what the person looks like, do not worry. Everyone removes the bag from their head at the end of the date. Does it make you shallow if you won't speed date with a bag on your head? What do you
Can
think?
we talk about? Can we take that bit? Yes, please. I love it. There's a bow tie. Is that a bow tie drawn on you? That is amazing.
Some serious brows there too.
I love some serious brows. See, I love the mantra.
Well, now, if you can't speak and you can't speak. How about you dance? Maybe that will help decide if we're attracted to you
Maybe dance.
too.
But
What do you think?
But my thing is, when your eyes are covered, they always say that your eyes are like the windows into your soul. So if you can't tell what this person really looks like, for me, I don't think it may be shallow, but for me,
he's
what
winking
is,
at us.
you have to be attracted to someone, I think,
want
have a
to see
successful
what they
relationship.
look like. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm shallow that way.
Take that bag
but I would
off.
like to
Take
have
that bag
an
off over
idea
there.
of what that person looks
We get him.
like. Right.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
See,
Camera shot's a
He's
little
so
too low.
handsome.
Camera's so low.
Handsome.
No,
Why
I like
would
the
you cover
mantra.
that up?
Right? See, why do you have to
Yeah.
do that? See, I
I
like the
wanna
mantra
shower.
of this site. It says, because on a date looks matter, but it's personality that counts. So I get what they're trying to do. There's now apps out there where you can date. Pregnant moms can have a dating site now.
Yeah.
Christian Mingle. You have all those different sites. Why not, I guess, just try to
What
date
do you think,
personality
Patrick?
wise?
I don't think it's shallow. I just think it's honest. You're right. It's what's on the inside that counts. But there's so much more to attraction than even if the person is good looking or if they, whatever features you like. It doesn't have to be the standard features that everybody likes. There's something in someone, their eyes or whatever it is that you can like, and you don't get to see that with
A bag.
or the bag over your head.
Also, I think that's isn't that kind of creepy? Also trending right now. This is a very, very serious topic. A 16-year-old student who killed a classmate with a single punch during a school scrap has been cleared of criminal charges after surveillance footage showed the other teen actually picked the fight. Potawatomi County concluded that Gregory Tier used justified force, take a look at your screen, to defend himself when he punched 17-year-old Dakota Eskrit at Abraham Lincoln High School in Council Bluffs, Nebraska. This happened back in September. Now, the surveillance footage of the incident shows Eskrit repeatedly pushing Tier in school hallways after the boy boys reportedly exchanged words on social media the night before. Tyr can be seen walking away from Eskrit each time until he finally has had enough and he shoves back. Both boys raise their fists, but Tyr hits first, and the other boy falls to the ground. Eskrit smacks his head on the tile floor and lifts up one arm to the ceiling before falling back down. Now, he was unconscious and taken to the hospital, where he died 3 days later. An autopsy showed that his cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. This is the question. Do you think that Gregory Tyr, the boy who threw that first punch, that he should be charged with murder?
No, I don't. I think he's protecting himself, and it's self-defense, and no one should really be scrutinized for defending themselves. I mean, in that video, you see the kid, what was Eskrit, coming after him after he tried walking away. You have to know at the age of 17 that with every action comes a reaction, and that reaction happened to be death, and I do not wish this upon any parent for their child to be dead at the age of 17. I do not wish that upon any parent, but it's what happens when bullying is taken to that next level, and unfortunately, I just don't think Tyr should be,
the kid was provoked. It was an accident. He didn't mean to kill him. It just happened in that way, but that was self-protection, I think. I would have done the same thing, or if I didn't do it, I would have somebody else do it.
Right.
I mean, you just get sort of caught up in that moment. He was defending himself. What are you going to do?
Yeah, the kid defended himself. Somebody died from it, which is extremely unfortunate. It's important for people to know that even from one innocent hit, that this can happen, but it was never intended to happen.
Right.
He never intended to kill somebody.
And what Megan said is so true. I mean, this whole bullying thing, I mean, gosh, I just don't remember it being so intense when I was in high school. But now it's getting to the point where people are willing to, lose their lives, and that phenomenon of, at least they have, this is school video, but this phenomenon of kids taking pictures of fights with their iPhones, and recording this brutality that's happening to their classmates is just unreal.
And thank goodness for that surveillance video, because it could very easily have been twisted.
Right.
Oh my gosh, he punched someone, killed someone, and then he's
the
in jail
autopsy
for the
would have
rest
showed
of
it
his
too,
life.
which it did.
It's interesting. So what do you guys think? Share your thoughts on our Valley View Live Facebook page, Twitter account, or even Instagram. Always mention @Valley View Live and use the hashtag #VVLive.
And still to come here on Valley View Live, our talented guest host is going to take the stage with an acoustic performance.
And meet Last Comic Standing's 6th season winner, Eliza Schlesinger, next. You are watching Valley View Live.
Offering. I will switch to cock.
333.
Hold on to me as we go. And although this way is stringing us along, just know you're not alone. I'm gonna make this place your home.
Woo! Give it up for Ashley Red. That's awesome, guys. Get ready for the perfect shade of stand-up. Our next guest is part of the highly acclaimed all-female comedy Lipstick lineup.
Eliza Schlesinger is here with everything we need to know about Lipstick at the Venetian, happening now through December. Hello, Elijah.
Hi.
Hello, hello. Okay, so Lipstick kicked off back in July, and it's going through December.
Yep.
Some extra shows have been added in there.
Yep.
That experience through Lipstick, what's it been like?
It's a cavalcade of some of the best female comics. Not some of the best female comics.
The
Wink.
best girlfriend.
That is a better picture of me. Thanks for showing that, and then cutting back to what I look like today. That is. Sorry, all the guys that are gonna be disappointed coming to the show.
No, you're beautiful.
I know. Thank you.
I know. Thank you.
It's all the women that do well in stand-up, and the Venetian had some insight into what people want to see, and they each weekend it's a different comic, and they have Rita Rudner, Roseanne, Lisa Lampanelli, myself. We've got Fortune Feimster with me this weekend, so it's just a lot of not just funny for women. They happen to be women, but they're funny, and it's doing really well. It's my second time back.
Second time back in Vegas.
Yeah, only one show, folks. So don't
That's
think
this
you'll
weekend,
just come by Sunday for a coupon. No, you got to come tomorrow. One show.
When you got the phone call, or did you get a tweet, or did you
Biggest
get
night
an
of my
email?
life. It was a carrier pigeon just sort of dropped
It said,
a
"Surprise!"
popsicle stick with a riddle on it. No, it was, I think my manager called and they were like, do you want to go entertain a bunch of people in Las Vegas and hang out at the Venetian? And I was like, absolutely. What do I have to do?
And then do you want to come on Valley View Live? And you were like, yeah.
I said I won't do it unless I get to do Valley View Live.
See, people, you got to watch every day. You never know who's coming.
Please make sure at least one other person is wearing like a quasi-leather jacket.
It's got
right, twins
right,
over here.
Make sure that we look like we're in a van together.
It's got to be fun coming to Vegas to, you know, for a show. When I'm in Vegas, I feel like I have to be ready for a show every night, you know, and I live here, but when you come to Vegas, you know, when you come on vacation, you come here to party, and you come, you know, but you come to play a show. Can you feel like you have that Vegas weekend when you come here for a show?
I don't, because, you know, I'm here for the show, but once the show's over, then all bets are off. And we get an extra night here tonight, so we were thinking of doing an off-the-strip night. The goal is to just arrive at your show sober on Saturday.
That's the overall goal,
objective.
right?
Whatever happens on Friday is just, it's whatever. So
or
as long as
properly lubricated.
Oh, that's gross. And I think you winked at me when you said that. Super weird.
Oh my God.
As long as there's no ER bills and you know, no credit card charges to the room that you can't take care of, everything should be okay.
So where are you thinking tonight then? Downtown?
I'm not going to tell the people listening, the maniacs watching this show, where I'm going to be. If I'm not, it just takes one guy in his underwear has to hear, like, oh, there's a girl going to be somewhere. I'll be there too. Absolutely not. Absolutely. I'll be in Las Vegas somewhere.
Las Vegas, Summerlin, downtown, wherever it goes. Well, maybe just tweet about it after. I can't tell that either. I have fans too.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's bad.
So you cut your hair recently, because we look at pictures. Do you feel like you constantly have to evolve the look and the stand-up?
The stand-up, yes. The look comes secondary. I mean, you become a stand-up comic, and you're better. Most of them are unattractive, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, and now all the girls are pretty, and you're like, well, that wasn't a part of the contract when I signed up. Those are hair extensions. Those
were hair extensions?
Yeah. So I am a strong black woman. Those are my hair extensions, and they looked amazing because they were real hair, real expensive. So don't get like mop rope.
Expensive,
A weave is not for white people. White people get extensions. That's what I found out, because I had a lot of black girls on my show, and they'd be like, girl, there's a difference. And
there's a difference, and they patted.
Everybody just got quiet because I said black people, and they got super, but they'll come to the show.
All right, next up, let's talk about where you're going next really quick. It's Foxwoods, Connecticut. This is one of the places you're going next.
That is one place I'm going.
And what is so big about Foxwoods? Because I know when Carrot Top was here earlier, he was talking about getting there as well. It's just another big venue.
I don't even know where I'm going. It is literally a gigantic property in Connecticut. It is the only entertainment complex in the tri-state area, like for miles. So people come from all over, because you can get it, you know, it's like Las Vegas, but in a heavily wooded area.
Right.
And everyone's got a New England accent. Yeah.
Well, good luck with everything. Can't wait to see you this weekend. You can catch Eliza performing live in Lipstick at the Venetian tomorrow night. The show starts at 7:30 p.m. For tickets, just call the number right there on your screen or head to the website, also on your screen. Thanks again, Eliza.
Thank you.
Yes.
You were great.
Still to come right here on Valley View Live, our guest host Patrick Sieben goes unplugged. A great acoustic performance you don't want to miss. And next, Faith Evans is back in the limelight. She just released a brand new CD, and KTNV, my boy James Vaughn has the latest. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Security breaches every time you swipe.
Santa Claus, the Holiday Craft and Gift Festival this weekend only at South Point.
Weather at your fingertips, whenever, wherever, with KTNV Mobile.
Wake me up when it's all over. Didn't know I was lost.
Ashley Red, woohoo! Aren't they fantastic? All right. R&B artist Faith Evans has a new album coming out, and James Vaughn got the details in this OKTV exclusive.
We caught up with the always beautiful Faith at the 2014 BET Soul Train Awards that were filmed right here in Las Vegas, and even Faith gets new music November 24th.
Yes.
I'm excited about that.
Yes, sir.
You can pre-order her album Incomparable on iTunes now, and make sure you don't miss the Soul Train Awards. They air on November 30th on BET and Centric.
Get it, Faith. I love that she's still so relevant. She looks so good too.
Yeah, she looks fantastic.
Oh my gosh! All right, be sure to watch OKTV right here on Channel 13 every weeknight at 1 a.m. followed by Dish Nation at 1:30 for your daily dose of celebrity gossip and news.
Time for some deals. Get up to 60% off sale items at Kate Spade. Plus, if you use the coupon code BeMerry, you get an extra 25% off. You don't need to go to a show, then a club. Just go to Beecher's Madhouse for it all. Get 67% off tickets at Lucy Vegas when you pay the reservation fee of $25. Cost Plus World Market cuts 25% off furniture via coupon code FERNTIME. Get free shipping on orders of $150 or more. Print the coupon and get 15% off regular price toys at Toys R Us. That's the first printable coupon from the store since February. And finally, get a 1-year subscription to the magazine that Kim Kardashian is on with the cover of her crack hanging out for just $12. Use the code DEALNEWS and get it for just $8.99. And there you have it. If you have a deal you would like to share, head over to our Facebook page and let me know. And remember to use that hashtag VVLive. Still to come on Valley View Live, Nevada Partnership for Homeless Youth. See what makes this group so positively Las Vegas. And next, a 16-year-old killed his classmate with a single punch. Do you think he should be charged with murder? Your thoughts after the break. We will be right back.
This 5-2.
Valley View Live. Earlier, we talked about a 16-year-old student who killed a classmate with a single punch during a school fight. We asked you whether he should be charged with murder. Let's see what you are saying across social media.
That's right, Dow. Christina Height says, I don't condone the fact that they were fighting in the first place, but that being said, you can't expect that this teen wasn't going to do what he could to defend himself. Then Joseph Radosta added, absolutely not. Defending yourself should never be punished. So kind of agreeing with what we said earlier. And I haven't really heard anyone be on the other side of the argument, but we want to hear from you. So keep the conversation rolling through the weekend, Las Vegas, all weekend long. Share your thoughts on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Just make sure and use that hashtag VVLive.
Time to unplug with Patrick here. He's got acoustic for this performance, but first we have to ask you about your experience with serving the troops.
Sure. The first trip we went over to Kuwait, and it was fantastic. You know, I played for the troops over there. The rest of the group brought over a great steak dinner and cooked everything up and just made them feel like they're at home, you know, for one day when they're stationed over in the middle of nowhere for so long.
Look at that. We're showing some video here. Tell us about this, what we're looking at.
I think I'm sitting in an Apache helicopter right there.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty nuts. And they were telling me everything they got to do with it. If they fly it for 1 hour, they have to do like 4 hours of maintenance on it. So everything these guys are doing, whether they're on the front line or behind the scenes or whatever it is, they're never behind the scenes, but they're working so hard.
When you go over there, do you go for days at a time, or is it a quick turnaround?
I was there really quick. You know, that was in Kuwait, and it took us like 29 hours to get there. So it took us, you know, more travel time than I was actually there. I think I was in Kuwait for 3 days total, and then we had London for a day on the way back. And yeah, it's always a lot of travel.
What's it like for the troops? How are they feeling? I mean, what was your experience talking to these men and women?
It's the most accepting crowd or bunch of people I've ever played for. It's just something from home, and it makes them forget whether they were on the battlefield yesterday and something tragic happened. You know, they can just escape for a song or for a few songs, whatever it is. It's really cool to just give them something that makes them just escape.
And how did it touch your heart?
It was incredible. You know, one of the this right here is one of the soldiers after I played took the patch off his shoulder and put it on my guitar case, and I put it right on my guitar, and it hasn't left since. So it's a really cool experience.
We have so enjoyed having you here today, and this is like the icing on the cake. What's going to happen now? What are you going to play for us?
This is a song called B-Side Track. It's the first song we've released off my new CD that's coming out in February. This one just hit iTunes.
Nice.
And yeah, B-Side Track.
And you said it's a little ode to who?
To Taylor Swift a little bit. You'll see for yourself. You know.
Take it away.
Okay,
all right.
Lights drop, girl. To be a hit song, it's gotta be wrong. It's gotta be wrong. So baby, let's make a hit song.
Tonight, enter the hidden corner.
Lay my pass me by. Clip my wings, I will grow another. It's the only way to fly.
Yes, absolutely, really amazing.
Fantastic.
All right, folks, here is our plea for you to pick up the tab and help Nevada's homeless youth. It's one way Nevada Partnership for Homeless Youth is helping make Las Vegas a better place to live. And Executive Director Arash Ghafouri is here to show us how we can help. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah.
Thank you for having me on the show. This is a fabulous show.
Yeah, we're having fun.
Yeah.
Well, first, tell us about your organization.
Absolutely. It's kind of in the name, Nevada Partnership for Homeless Youth. We do anything and everything we can to help homeless youth here in Southern Nevada. So we serve youth from 12 to 21 who are homeless, and we provide all types of services to help them get off the streets and stay off the streets for good.
Whenever we do school stories, it's just amazing the number of kids who are in the Clark County school system.
Yes.
And they're homeless. They have nothing.
Yeah, it's unfortunately the problem's only gotten worse. There's been a year-over-year increase in the Clark County School District of homeless youth, and that's mirrored with just our local Clark County population, which has increased substantially just in the last 2 years. So the problem's getting worse.
And you have a food drive. It's called Plastic Food?
Yeah, Plastic Food Drive. And how it works, it's kind of a funny name, but the idea is we want to be able to put homeless youth in a position to get a hot meal anywhere, anytime. Especially in the holidays, if they don't have a place to go, we want to be able to get them food. But we can't just give them mac and cheese because they don't have a place to like make, get margarine and water and put it all together. So we want to get them gift cards to food places like Smith's or McDonald's, Subway, etc., to really put us in a position to give a kid a card that he can use anytime, anywhere to get the food he needs.
Now, are you willing, do you want people in the community to give you cards, or do you want the money so that you guys can buy the cards?
Either way, there's many ways to help out. You can either donate funds to us directly where we'll purchase these gift cards. You can also start collecting gift cards now through your church, through work, with your family. We've had people do birthday parties where they're benefiting us. You can go online as well and donate through our website. And this year we're doing something really cool. It's called Pick Up the Tab.
Okay.
And Pick Up the Tab, the idea is if you were out at lunch, and I'm sure you ran into homeless youth, you'd want to pick up the tab for them and buy them a lunch.
Right. Of course.
Well, we're trying to make that happen. We're trying to set it up so where people can go online and donate and say, hey, I picked up the tab while I was eating lunch, and then that money goes so we can actually help get the gift card to the youth, like you picked up the tab.
Yeah.
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 That's awesome.
Yeah, so how long is this drive going to last?
It's going through the end of November, really. That's kind of really when we're publicizing and pushing it, but really anytime, all year long. The need is there. We spend thousands of dollars on just food alone on a weekly and monthly basis. So the need is substantial, and with the homeless youth population rising, like you said, the need is even more than we've ever needed before.
Now, we're talking about food right now, but I'm sure that they need other things too. Clothing, toiletries. Is that something that your organization also handles?
Absolutely. We do everything, yeah. Our drop-in center does everything from hygiene products to clothing to come and take a shower. You can do your laundry. You can meet with a therapist. You can connect it to transportation, tutoring, housing, just a plethora of services. It's really a triage center that a youth can go and call home, and we're going to help them figure out anything and everything they can to remove barriers so they can get they can move along into a self-sufficient and independent future.
Great.
Excellent.
Yeah. How can we help? How can we donate? How can we get involved?
You can go to our website, www.nphy.org. You can also go to our Pick Up the Tab, which is GoFundMe.com/NPHY Pick Up the Tab. You can pick up the phone and call us 702-383-1332. And you can start collecting food cards. You can donate resources, whatever you want will put us in a better position to be able to help more homeless youth.
And we just put that up on the screen, and of course we'll have that on our Facebook page. And in addition to purchasing gift cards and donating, there's all sorts of things that he just told you can do. This is a drop-in center. It's at 4981 Shirley Street. And so on top of money, that's where you go to actually, if you can donate clothes, if you can donate other goods, it's all welcome.
Absolutely.
All
absolutely.
right.
We appreciate the community's help in helping us help more homeless youth.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for being our guest today.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to toss it now over to Dow.
Thank you so much, Ricky. Kick back this Friday night with the Sharks. Tonight, ABC's Shark Tank airs its 100th episode. Here's a sneak peek.
Here's to 100 episodes. A toast.
Hey.
Of Shark Tank.
Shark Tank on three. Shark Tank on three. 1, 2, 3. Shark Tank.
Damon Shark.
He's 10 years older. I think, cowboy, that I made the mistake of putting $200,000 in.
I went home and I got a big blender and I put a bunch of sand in there, and that's how I got my pinky ring. Yeah,
that's
a
generator. That's
the first.
Woohoo! Congratulations, Shark Tank. You can catch an all-new episode of Shark Tank tonight at 9 p.m. right here on ABC Channel 13. Do you love that show, Dow?
I have not watched it.
You never watched it? It's a great show. You got to tune in. Tune in.
That's a big cake. I'd like a slice of that cake.
Slice of that cake. All right. Still to come right here. Our house band Ashley Red rocks out the studio.
And remember, there's still time to enter our free Groceries for a Year contest. Enter at KTNV.com, then watch Good Morning Las Vegas for your chance to win. Thank you to Glazier's for providing prizes for this giveaway. Glazier's is a 4-time winner of Best Grocery Store in Vegas and a proud sponsor of Action News. You're watching Valley View Live.
You know what you should spend. 40344.
Welcome back and happy Friday to you all. Ashley Red is going to enjoy a weekend off. It's probably been a little while, huh, Cass?
It has been a long time. This is our Christmas present to have this weekend off.
Good for you guys. So what song are you guys going to play for us today?
This is a song, this is a very special song. This is called I Found You. This was an original song written for, I'm an ordained minister, as you know, and but this song was written for the ultimate wedding song. And this song, we believe, will in the future will be one of at least the top 10 of the all-time wedding songs in the world. It's called I Found You. So for anyone that's in love, this is a song for you if you're going to get married. But I want to dedicate this song to my doggie, Jaxie. Jaxie is a rescue. You guys be sure to rescue. I got her at Forgotten Friends, so this is for her.
What is the name of the wedding song?
I Found You.
I Found You.
Oh, you're going to sing with the dog now?
Fantastic.
Take it away.
Yeah.
I've been searching all my life, kicking over stones, down. And would I be without you here inside of me, where you're supposed to be? Could this be true? And I found you just in time. I was losing my mind.
Was it a full bottle of Jack Daniels?
Code below. That's hurricane.com.
Best car buying experience you'll ever have at Lexus of Las Vegas.
I've been around the world. You won't believe what I've heard. I've seen so many girls. You should know that you are my pearl.
Nice. Welcome back to Valley View Live. We can't stop clapping for Ashley Red. All right, guys, it's Vegas' night to give back. That's right. It's time for Monday's Dark with Mark Chinook, and it's all happening this Monday night. Again, Monday night at Vinyl inside the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. The theme is one-hit wonders, and you'll see performances from Adrian Zmed, Chris Phillips, Lorena Perel, and many, many more. All ticket proceeds go to Vegas Shepherd Rescue.
American Restoration fans, there's a silent auction and a 3-foot sign custom made by Tyler Dale himself. He took the time out to do this. It's amazing, gorgeous. Nice. And KISS fans, there's a silent auction and a drumhead signed by the one and only Ace Frehley and his band that will be up for auction as well. Tickets are just $20 in advance, $30 at the door. Be sure to get there for the red carpet at 8:30. Show starts at 9, and don't miss your chance to get your picture taken with a German Shepherd puppy on the red carpet. So adorable. Sweet. Now, late night TV host Jimmy Kimmel and Joshua Malina pranked the cast of Scandal. Take a look.
I should mention here, though, that there's a second layer to the gift.
Okay.
Knowing that you enjoy a good prank as much as I do.
I do, yes.
Yeah. Unbeknownst to my castmates, these pre-written messages I asked them to read, I had secretly worded.
When I pee, I know, my hair, it scares children. Come on. I smell like wiener. I'm the worst thing about the show.
Hey, Jimmy. Okay, the truth is that I just took ecstasy.
Whoa. Now that would surprise them.
Catch Jimmy Kimmel tonight at 11:35 p.m. right here on Channel 13. Tonight's guests include Julie Bowen and Casey Musgraves, plus Florida Georgia Line perform. The magic of editing, the things that they can do to make you look silly.
Right.
Quick edits. Next week on Valley View Live, the voice of entertainment, Terry Fader.
Plus Adrian Zemed, Zoe Bowie, Kathy Sledge, and many more. It's a star-studded week that's full of laughs and fun. It all starts Monday at 2 p.m. on Valley View Live. And thank you, Patrick, for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me.
When again can we see you at Aria?
You can see me tonight at Aria from 9 to 1 o'clock.
9 to 1 o'clock. Have a great weekend.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah,
See you guys
thank
Monday.
you. Bye. Beanbag chairs provided and sponsored by Lovesac. Instruments for Ashley Red provided and sponsored by Steve Byer Productions. Outfit of the Week provided and sponsored by Divana Love Boutique and Beauty Bar.